Hi there everyone, welcome to Ideation HQ. Today I will be sharing with you on how we can launch a quiz in Socrative. Firstly, before we launch our quiz, we need to create a room. To do that, simply click on the Rooms tab and then add a room. Here it is advisable that you name your room according to the year level and the subject, or according to the class. So let's call my room Year 10 Graphic Design. And I'll be using GD for graphic design. Please note you are not allowed to use spaces or special characters when you are naming this room. Once you're done, click Add, and you will see here that your room has been added as part of this list. So you may be asking, what is the purpose of this room? Well, think of the room as a special door. On one side of the room is the quiz, and on the other side of the room are the students. They won't be able to see each other and they won't be able to access each other unless that room door is open. So you may be asking then, how do you open the room door? Or how will the students access the quiz? For students to access the quiz, you have to be on the launch page, and here you will decide either to launch a quiz, a space race, or an exit ticket. So as mentioned earlier, before sending out the quiz, you have to choose a room. To do that, simply click on the arrow at the top of the screen, and you will see a list of the rooms that you have created appear. In this case here, I'm going to administer this quiz through the Year 10 GD or graphic design room. I'll click that and I'll confirm the change of room. And now we're ready to launch the quiz. To do that, simply click on the launch quiz and select the quiz that you would like to send out to the students. Once you're done, click next. And here you've got three different options to launch the quiz. If you choose the instant feedback option, the student's response will be assessed question by question. After every question, they will be provided with a feedback on the explanation to the correct answer. If you choose the open navigation option, students are free to move from question to question back and forth until the time when they are ready to submit. They will receive a feedback at the end of the quiz. The third option is the teacher paced option. In this option, the teacher basically controls the flow of the quiz. The teacher will start off with question 1 in the quiz. Every student will be given time to answer the question. So once all the students have answered the questions, the teacher will then click next and will move on to the next question. For the purpose of this video, I will select the instant feedback option. So once you click that, there are some options that you can choose. You can choose to shuffle the questions, to shuffle the answers, whether or not you want to show the question feedback, whether you would like to display the final score to the students or not, and lastly, whether every student should be given one attempt at the quiz. I will select all these options and then I will click Start. Once your quiz is launched, your results page will then be activated. So in this page, you'll be able to see the students' results and responses to the questions. Once the quiz is completed, simply click on Finish. This results page will then be deactivated. You will then find a report being generated under the Reports column. You can also choose to download the quiz or email the quiz results to yourself. So your students will join the quiz from the Socrative website. They need to click on Student Login, and here they will be prompted to enter a room name. You have to provide your students with the room name. I am now going to key in the room name that has been created earlier, and now I will click Join. The students will then be prompted to enter their name. The students will then enter their name and click Done, and then they can access the quiz. Since this is an instant feedback quiz, the students will receive an explanation or feedback at the end of every question. So what causes the 4 seasons? Let me just intentionally put in a wrong answer, which is climate change. And once I submit the response, the students will then see that that is actually the wrong answer. And the correct answer is either one of these three options. And there is also an explanation which is provided on why this is the correct answer. After that, click on OK. And then the students will now attempt the second question. And say, for example, the students know this answer. It's going to click on the response and then submit. And you will see here that he's got that question correct. The explanation will also be provided in this case. So the last question is a true or false question. I am going to click true, and that's correct. And once that is done, the students will see their results. When they are done, they have to click OK. They will then be brought to this page. If there are no other planned activities or quizzes, the students simply have to click menu and log out. Please note that this is one of two ways in which quizzes can be launched from Socrative. The other way to launch quizzes on Socrative is through Shobi. I will share with you on how to launch Socrative quizzes from Shobi in my future update. So we have now come to the end of today's video. In my next video, I'll be sharing more on the features of Socrative. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click like and subscribe to this channel to receive updates. Bye.